Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome back to the show for the EU versus virus hackathon. And what's happening next?
Demo day 31. Pitchers.
Companies pitching. We're coming at you live from our studio in Oslo, Norway. My name is Matt C. Smith, and this is
Yrja Oftedahl.
Today, we're going to be inviting on three very special guests. They have been throughout the program with us, Gleb, Isidro, and Andrea. But today is all about the demo day, right? So today is about those companies who will be pitching to the world. So, without any further ado, let's jump straight over to Isidro and remind us a little bit more about the process that's been going before and today. So Isidro, over to you, my friend.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Matt and Yrja, again, for hosting us and for doing this great presentation and animation of EU versus virus. EU versus virus, as you know, is a three phases process. The first phase was the collection of ideas, the ideation phase, where we collected 2,160 ideas, and I know that the Matt remembers the number very well, and that's a world record. Then we had funneled down to 120 projects that are entering into the second phase, that is the matchathon. As a kind of sub-step within the second phase, we had this demo day for only 31 of those 120 projects. And then later, Andrea will explain the selection process, how this 31 has been selected in a very professional way. And then all of them, again, the 120 projects will go into the third phase, that is the realization phase in the European Innovation Council COVID platform for 2 months. And in 2 months, we will take a stop, and hopefully all of them, the 120 projects, will have turned into real products and services to save lives, save jobs, and to help people at risk, like elderly people, immigrants, etc. So that's the vision, the whole process. And back to you to focus on this particular step, the demo day within the matchathon.
Thanks, Isidro. And I think that's a perfect transition, because today is about this demo day. We have a matchathon this weekend, starting tomorrow. Yrja and I will be hosting that throughout the weekend. But let's jump over to you, Andrea. I mean, tell me a little bit more about the day-to-day. What's going to be happening with these companies? What should we know?
During the matchathon. Oh, but hello?
Hey, how are you doing? So tell me about the
No. Well, I would like to talk a little bit about the selection process, how we got the 30 team here today. So during the hackathon, the main focus was to select the process that had the biggest potential impact on the pandemic. So that was the biggest weight that we have given to the teams. And then we had the 120 teams who got into the matchathon. And for today's demo day, our selection criteria was basically to select those teams we had the strongest business potential. So we were looking at the strengths of the team, the commitment of the team, the uniqueness, and the potential of the business solution, and business models and business planning as well. We understand that in a hackathon, obviously most of the teams are early stage teams, but some of them do generate revenues. And I'm really excited to have this collection of teams presenting today to VCs, because I'm really confident that they will find some really impressive teams.
And then a follow-up to that, so the exciting thing about this event today is that these teams, many of which have only been created and put together in a very short period of time, are showing traction, right?
Yeah.
They're showing some revenues in some cases. Their products are already in the market. So is this not just the dream deal sourcing scenario for any venture capitalist, any angel investor?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just think about, some teams have, the idea in March or early April, have dedicated so much time to put together the product, and some of them already have, the minimum viable product ready to go on the market. So the level of commitment of the teams and the energy and the time they put is just amazing and really exceptional.
Thank you, Andrea. And we're really excited to hear about the program, what's going to happen today. And we have with us Gleb, who's going to tell us more about that. Gleb, before you start, what's your role? And tell us about the program.
Thank you for having me both. You guys been hosting. You're hosting veterans. Just saying thank you.
We love it. Thanks.
Hey guys, I love it. I'm just gonna give some love. I'm a pitch coach, 10 years of that. I got involved with my 8th event in the Hack the Crisis series, guys. So I'm going on and on and on. Anything from Lithuania to Poland to Denmark to this lovely commission. I do what I do because I want to help the teams. Well, guess what? Pitch. Surprise, surprise. And the demo day is the brainchild of around 4 or 5 people, and there's plus minus more. And I had the privilege of leading those people to make sure that today, for a full day, we're going to have selection of teams, those 30 teams. So we had around 4 people evaluating the projects, and ultimately at the end of the day, I had to look at the revenue numbers, had to look at the previous jury scores, because I was also part of the jury team as part of the U versus Virus one. And I could see the structure, that 40% impact, right? I saw how it got created, right? I care about impact as a coach, but I also know what the VCs care about. So I'm proud to say we have 100 plus different VCs all around Europe, probably a little bit more, but I'm trying to be underestimating this a little bit. The challenge will be is that a lot of these pitches are raw, no matter how much we push them, right? But they have a good shot. They have a fair shot making sure that they deliver their message and they can make that impact. From a business side, it's sustainable. Now there's going to be some hard Q&A being thrown their way. I will have the privilege of doing your job, Matt, a little bit, and emceeing the event a little bit, making sure I'm kind of the grease. Now let's see how much time do I have left. I have around 40 seconds. And this is the moment where I will give you an option to ask me a few questions. But in a nutshell, it's a good old-fashioned demo day, 3-minute pitch, 2-minute Q&A or so, 2 minutes from the audience. Hopefully it's not going to be too boring, but there's going to be a lot of opportunity there, man.
It's going to be a lot of opportunity. So since you're here, like, what is one advice you would like to give to the pitchers?
Be on time. I think that's the general professional rule. Be on time as much as you can. And be cool when you're answering a question. Sometimes you get a really hard one. Taking a moment, saying thank you, pausing a little bit, thinking for an answer, as opposed to, oh, business model. Yeah, we have business model. Yeah, money. Instead of that, right?
Yeah, so try to stay calm. But if you aren't calm, you can pretend to be. Like, think about being an actor.
That's what we're doing right now. Welcome back, everyone.
Yeah, but at least like that even works, like pretending, you know? So
on a practical note, guys, just breathe through your nose and say thank you. So thank you, pause, breathe through your nose. That slows you down, calms you down. Like in yoga. I know, Matt, you're a yoga guy, aren't you not?
Can you tell?
Runner?
I used to be. I go
fit,
out of these kind of things. It's like fads, you know. Try it for a bit, then morph it for a bit.
but
I know you love running. Yes, please.
What are the investors looking for today? Like, Gleb.
Well, I think the question is, what are we all looking for, right? I feel like a pundit right now. But all right, so I'm going to say it like this. They're looking for that exit event eventually. I think Matt knows what I'm talking about because he used to be a VC, right?
That's correct.
The economics of it are pretty basic. Let's say you'd get some money from EIF or your limited partners, and they expect stuff, in all honesty. Mm-hmm. And so they, no matter how much they like the teams in terms of their social impact, they're still subject to the gravitational forces of the power law and all of that. So they're looking for the top percentile, the filter of a filter of a filter of a filter of a filter. And most likely no deals are going to happen immediately. It's a relationship building exercise. So what I told the teams is, don't try to fundraise immediately in this 3-minute pitch. Give a good overview of the business, no nonsense, no BS, no buzzwords. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they're going to listen. Right? I don't know if they're going to listen, but I have a good fair shot. And I'll do my best to MC as much as I can to mediate between the two groups. Hopefully get some good deals, some good contacts in the next several months. So that's my particular goal for the event.
Gleb, we wish you the best of luck with it. Sounds like you've prepped the teams exceptionally well. I was going to jump back to Isidro. Isidro, do you have any words of advice to the teams?
Yeah, well, I think that they should focus, they should be aware of the audience that they have today. Mm-hmm. The audience they have today are VCs who are coming here numerous, more than 100, that this is a record as well. It's a huge number for a demo day. So that means that they are motivated for the pandemic as well, for the challenge that we are in front of us. But of course, they have to look at the returns of investments. for the LPs who have given the money to them. So they have to combine both things. So that's why they have decided to come here instead of going to the gaming or to another sector. They are coming here because they are looking for coronavirus impactful projects. But at the same time, those projects have to demonstrate that they are profitable and that they can do a good return of investment to the investors. So they have to combine both things. And as Gleb said, be calm, have a lot of self-confidence, and believe in yourself. And if you do that, together with a bit of passion, that's also very important in the startup community, to have this passion that the investors see, because investors will be investing in the person more than in the idea. So the person has to demonstrate that the person has what is needed to have in order to pivot, because he may need to pivot most likely. So the investor will invest in the person, so show that you have what is needed to make a very big thing for the coronavirus pandemic and for the investors as well.
Thank you so much, Isidro. Andrea, what's your last word of recommendation for the teams pitching today?
Well, impress your audience, show your strength and the strength of your solution, and be honest.
Fantastic. That's great advice from all of you. We're going to run off now because everyone watching this right now, you need to tune back in on this channel in just 3 minutes time. The first round of pitching for the health section is going to be, and like health and life is kicking off in just 3 minutes time. Best of luck to the first 6 teams pitching. Gleb will be running that throughout the day. And then Yrja, when will we be back?
5:30, I guess. Yes, 5:30 for the closing ceremony.
5:30 for the closing ceremony this evening. Best of luck to all the teams from Yrja and Matt C. Smith in Oslo, Norway. Catch you all later.
Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.